I gave you all the pieces, even the ones I tried to hide. Built a future on your promises, but you walked out with the tide. Now I'm staring at the ceiling, where your name still echoes low. And every word I thought was healing turned to hurt I can't let go. You said love would never die, so why am I the only one who tried? All I wanted was you, not the silence, not the pain, not the nights I lay here breaking, calling out your name. I didn't need a perfect life, just something true. But in the end, all I wanted was you. Your ghost still walks beside me in the places we once knew. I smile for the world around me while I'm shattered through and through. You're the line I can't rewrite, you're the scar beneath the skin. Every start still feels like ending, where your memory begins. I held on through every doubt, but you were already fading out. All I wanted was you, not the ashes, not the light, not the way I'm left in pieces with no reason, no goodbye. I didn't ask for much at all, just something true, but then it fell apart. All I wanted was you, and I still wear your words like they never let me go. I'm screaming in the dark, but you'll never know. All I wanted was you, in the quiet, in the fire, not the echo of your leaving, not the ache of lost desire. I wanna stay through every storm if you wanted me to. But now I see all I wanted, all I needed was you. Was you. I still see the light in your room, photographs frozen like a wound. We said forever without a doubt, but forever's just a whisper now. I still drive past your street at night, looking for signs in the faded light. And every song we used to play, it's harder now since you walked away. You were the fire, I was the flame. Now all I'm left with is your name. When we were us, the world felt right. You held my heart through every fight, but time moved on and tore us down. Now I'm lost in this ghost town. If love was real, why did it break? I gave you all I couldn't fake, still chasing shadows in the dust of who we were when we were us. I replay every late night call, the way you laughed before the fall. We were gold before the rush, before goodbye became a must. Now your side of the bed's grown cold. I reach for memories I can't hold, and all the dreams we tried to build lie in the silence you never feel. I was the truth you didn't see. Now I'm the past you set free. When we were us, the stars aligned. Now they burn out one at a time. I gave you more than just a chance, but love don't stand without a dance. I would've stayed, I would've bled, but you let go instead. Now I'm stuck in what it was, still holding on. When we were I still wear your goodbye like a scar, pretending I don't know who you are. But I'd give the world, I swear I would, to go back to when we stood. When we were us, before silence entered every core, when love was louder than our pain, and we swore we'd never change. I would die to make it right, to pull you close and hold you tight. But now I fade with every dust, with the memory of when we were us. I don't call you anymore, but your name still haunts the air. I sleep with all the lights turned off, but I feel you everywhere. The mirror shows me moving on, but I'm frozen in your past. You said we'd make it through the storm, but some things aren't meant to last. And in the quiet, when no one sees, I'm breaking where your ghost still breathes. I'm still yours in the silence, when no one's around, when the world keeps turning, but I'm stuck in this town. I still hear you whisper in echoes and dust, no matter how far. I'm still yours in the silence, in the ache, in the rust. I burned the notes you left behind, but the fire couldn't take the pain. I smiled at every question like I wasn't going insane. Everyone says time will mend, but time just digs the hole. Every wet time will came, 'cause you didn't leave with anger, you left it at my soul. So I keep quiet and pretend, but I still wait for your voice again. I'm still yours in the silence, in the hours before dawn, and the bed feels too empty, though I keep sleeping on. I still feel your shadow, like a weight I can't trust, no matter how loud the part I couldn't keep, the dream I lost in sleep. But even if you've moved away, you're still the words I cannot say. I'm still yours in the silence, when the lights all go dim, when I'm lost in the quiet, still waiting for him. I'd scream if I knew it, reach out through the hush, but all that remains is I'm still yours in the silence. We stood there so, not saying much, just hearts too full to breathe. Your hands were shaking in my coat, like you already planned to leave. The city lights were fading out, but your eyes held on too long. And I knew right then, without a doubt, we were singing our last song. You said, this doesn't mean goodbye, but the way you kissed me said otherwise. Kisses in the rain, still burning on my skin. I feel them every time the storm comes crashing in. You left with the clouds, but your touch still remains. I'm still standing in the memory of your kisses in the rain. The pavement still remembers the echo of your heels, and I replay every second, trying to rewrite how it feels. We didn't scream, we didn't fight, we just broke without a sound. But every drop that hits tonight brings your silence pouring down. And I keep holding on to lies, just to pretend we had more time. Kisses in the rain, still dancing on my lips, like you carved them in forever, then vanished in the mist. You said we'd find a way, but you let go of the chain. Now I'm drowning in the echoes of your kisses in the rain. And every storm that passes through feels like a ghost walking me to you. But all I find is sky and pain is still begging for your face again. Kisses in the rain, still etched into my chest, like the goodbye I never wanted, but somehow you thought was best. I can't anything to go back to that last hurricane, just to hold you once again, for one more kiss in the rain. I still see you in the driveway, turning back to wave goodbye. You smiled like it was nothing, but something in you lied. I thought we had forever, but forever came too soon. Now I'm holding on to echoes of a love that filled the room. And I still wear the promise you left on my chest. Even though it's broken, I won't lay it to rest. You were my always, my reason to believe. The fire I held on to when the world was cruel to me. Now I'm lost in the pieces of what we used to be. You were my always, but you're not here with me. I found your jacket in the corner, but still smells like your perfume. And suddenly I'm frozen, like you just walked out the room. They say time makes it better, but they don't know this kind of pain. You were more than just a moment, you were everything I gave. Now I'm torn to the silence where your laughter used to be. And I'd give anything to have you lie to me. You were my always, my shelter in the storm. The warmth I used to run to, my hands were getting warm. Now the sky is no color, and my heart can barely beat. You were my always, but you're gone completely. I still love you like I did on the day you let me go. Even though you walked away, you're the only home I know. You were my always, my past, my now, my then. I still fall into your arms if you came back again. But all I have are shadows and dreams that slip away. You were my always, still yours today. You left like it was nothing, no warning in your eyes. Just turned the page and vanished without a reason why. I searched for final moments in the silence that you gave, but all I found were questions that I carry to this day. How do I move on from something that just fades, when love still lingers in the mess you never stayed to explain? This is love without goodbye, like a storm that never ends. I'm still waiting at the doorway where your shadow used to bend. You tore out all the meaning and left me asking why. of a love without goodbye. Our pictures are still hanging, but they harm me more than heal. 'Cause your smile was a promise you never meant to keep it real. I keep rewinding memories to find what I did wrong, but no answer ever echoes, only silence growing strong. You left the door wide open, but closed your heart behind. Now I'm stuck inside this ending, with no last words to find. This is love without goodbye, like a wound that never seals. I still feel you in the darkness, no more till I can heal. You broke the final chapter and left me stuck mid-line. Now I'm lost inside the pages of a love without goodbye. Say it wasn't easy, say you thought I stayed too. Even if it's not the truth, at least I'd have a lie to hold on to. This is love without goodbye, still screaming in my chest, the kind that never leaves, though you try your very best. No closing, no last message, just a ghost that won't reply. I'm still bleeding through the silence of your love without goodbye. Your scent still haunts my pillow, your warmth still in these sheets. I reach for something hollow where your hand used to meet. I replay every moment, the way you held my face. But now the nights are colder since you vanished without trace. Every breath reminds me what it felt like to be whole. Now I'm chasing shadows of a love I can't control. It's the touch I miss, not just the kiss, but your fingers laced in mine in the dark. Every spark that told me we were fine. Now the silence hits like an open fist, where your arms used to exist. I'm lost in the ache of the touch I miss. I see you in reflections on glass and midnight skies, and hear you in the quiet between my lonely cries. I sleep with all the lights on to hide from what I feel, but even in the brightness, you're the wound that doesn't heal. I trade 1,000 mornings just to feel you here tonight. Even for a minute echo of your grace still dancing on my skin, like you never left this place. It's a touch I miss, not just a kiss, but the calm you used to bring. You were my light in every fight. Now I'm breaking everything. There's no way to fix what the cold clears. Of your silence now exists. I'm making through the nights for the touch I miss.
The lights are still flickering down the hall. Pictures still hang where we had it all. But the silence now is loud and cold, like a story that's been told too many times to hold. The coffee's still stained on your favorite cup, and your scent still lingers, but it's not enough. I walk these rooms and close my eyes just to see your shadow one more time. It's not the walls that make this place. It was your smile, your voice, your face. This is where love used to live, where your laughter used to give everyday reason to breathe. Now there's nothing left beneath these rooms. Echo what we had, now every corner just feels sad. I'm haunted by what we won't relive. Here where love used to live. The drawer still holds your favorite things, old letters, rings, and winter dreams. But all they do is bring me down, reminding me you're not around. The door still creaks like it did before, but you're not walking through it anymore. I wait in vain for steps I know will never cross this empty floor. I give it all to turn back time, to when your hand was holding mine. This is where love used to live, where your heartbeat used to give every night a peaceful light. Now I just talk to the night. This friend remembers how you sleep while I lie here and barely breathe, wrapped in what I can't forgive. Where love used to I don't know how to let this go, and every inch still feels like home. But home is not a place, it's you. And now I'm lost in every room. This is where love used to live, where forever once meant something real. Now forever's just a bitter kiss, left on walls you used to fill. I stay because I can't forget, but even memory starts to slip. Still I'm trapped in what we did, here where love used to live.